What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, and we're right back with another Bonnie Tyler reaction because I'm annoyed at myself. Obviously, I didn't remember that I had reacted to a Rockin Good Way, though I'll give myself a partial excuse. Number one, I did react to the song quite a bit ago, but more importantly, in the folder of greatest hits or more greatest hits that I'm working from right now, the song was written as a rocking, like with a G, good way. It didn't indicate that it was with Shakin' Stevens, nor did it use the subtitle to mess around and fall in love. So yes, when I looked at the title, it just didn't ring the bell. If it had said Shakin' Stevens, I think I would have recalled, because again, I remember when people mentioned the name and I was like amused by the name. But yes, I was annoyed at myself that I did a second look reaction without intending to. It's not the worst thing. And again, big thank you to Michaela, not only for starting the Bonnie journey, but she mentioned very quickly that, oh, actually you did react to this one, and she wondered whether it was because it was listed differently in the folder I'm working from, which was absolutely correct. So I was keen to come back quickly and listen to another Bonnie song that I'm absolutely sure I have not reacted to before, and the next one in the folder is Goodbye to the Island. So yeah, it seems like something you say when you are leaving a place that has been significant to you and seemingly a positive experience, maybe a getaway from the mad world of the regular schedule or job that you inhabit, an island vacation, say, that you felt there was luxury, leisure, and or just a time spent in a good emotional place. And so it feels like this is probably a literal goodbye to an island, whether you're getting on a ship and sailing away and waving to those who are still there, or just the idea of leaving a haven of comfort and solace, a place of security away from difficulties and struggles and problems. So I suppose island could be more figurative. I imagine it will be both. I imagine it will be a literal island, but it will have served as some form of refuge away from the difficulties. Luca, are you coming? She might be coming up. We shall see. I think she is... No? She is in fact coming up. Would you like to go to the chair, to the island of sanctity? So yes, let's give a listen to a song from Bonnie Tyler I have not yet heard before. Once again, big thank you to Michaela for the very best of CD, and to Adam, who provided the additional greatest hits compilation. This is Bonnie Tyler. The song is Goodbye to the Island, and it's from her, or a greatest hits compilation from her. It just says greatest hits, so I don't know if it actually has a more specific name, but here we go. Bonnie Tyler, Goodbye to the Island.
Goodbye to the island, hello to the rain. It's gone like a dream in the night, and it won't be back again. Goodbye to the island, where our bodies touch. Goodbye to a little bit of heaven, I miss you so much. Oh, why, love, did you treat me this way? 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 A bed is an island, a this way? Why, love, did you treat me this way? Goodbye to the island, hello to the rain. It's gone like a dream in the night, and it won't be back again. Oh, why, love, did you treat me this way? 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 Why, love, did you treat me this way?
No. If she's gonna rasp and flourish like that, then you can't fade. It feels like this has to be like a radio cut or a single cut, because there's no way you fade that vocal moment to the point where you can barely hear it. But yeah, I think it's actually much more figurative than I thought, and I think the island is the island of their time together, of the bed they shared, of the pillow they shared, which you gotta be careful, two heads on a pillow. I feel like you could end up knocking heads unintentionally, or indeed the pillow would get quite warm. I think that's a reference there where it's like, oop, let's flip this over to the cool side of the pillow. But yes, the sentiment seems to be more figurative, or rather the framing of it as an island. And, she is leaving it and waving goodbye, I don't think willingly. And indeed, I think the chorus, if I'm hearing it right, is why, comma, love, seemingly a name or a title for the other person, this guy, did you treat me this way, which sounds like, I guess you could read it two ways. You could read it, she's the one leaving, but because she's been treated badly, maybe cheated on, or at the very least not appreciated. But you could read it also that, like, he's the one who left, and that's how she's been mistreated. Like, why, love, did you treat me this way? Why do I see the island of our time together, of our shared relationship, of the places in which that was physically manifested? Why is it all receding away from me? Why do you treat me like this? So, yeah, it's like a sad song, but it's more like, she's lamenting. There's a, I don't know, indignation is the right word, but it's definitely a lament and a wondering why this had to happen this way. So, yeah, it's a song where she is taking an emotional stand. She's not like, oh, I must have deserved this, or oh, I'm just wallowing in grief. There's a desire to understand, and with her vocal delivery and all that rasp and power she has, it feels like there's a bit of a righteous stand that she's making as she questions. So, yeah, like sonically, like at the start I was thinking, oh, it does have a bit of an island feel. Overall, it was less that than I felt in the very beginning. It was more like, an emotional ballad, but with a bit of power. Not like a full power ballad with a, crazy guitar solo, even though the guitar was nice. But yeah, it had like this like resonance to it, this strength to it, perhaps best, even though I'd put it in kind of the ballad category. And yeah, like maybe a pop rock ballad is the best label I can think to put on it. But again, her vocals are crazy. I love, again, it's this quirk of history that the operation she had gave her this like distinctly scratchy and raspy vocal delivery when she goes big and extends especially. But I think it's one of those like happy accidents of history, even though it probably didn't feel like that, given the, and in fact, if you want to hear the story behind it, I won't spoil it here. Go check out a documentary I did a watch along for on my Patreon. Once again, big thank you to Michaela for sending that and many, many other documentaries, which I'm just in the early stages of going through and I've been doing on a weekly basis. But yes, if you want to know the story behind what led to that, do check out that documentary watch along. And yeah, I just think it is one of those things where it made her voice even more distinct and special than it would have been already or was already. In any case, let me know what you think of this one, and I will see you next time. Peace.